Please, 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 I am begging all of you watching this, stop blaming yourself. If you're anything like me, every time you get ghosted on an application, every time you don't hear back, every time you reach out to someone on LinkedIn and you don't get a response, every time you get an interview but you don't make it to the second round, you assume something's wrong with you. I used to beat myself up and convince myself time and time again that I didn't deserve to have a career of impact, that I was a nobody. People weren't gonna pick me because I wasn't smart enough, and like this was the universe telling me I am not worthy. For some odd reason, luckily for me, I just didn't totally listen to it. I just kept saying, a few more. I'm gonna try for one more month. I'm gonna try for one more month. I'm gonna try for one more month. But eventually we all reach our breaking point. And my fear is that so many of you will reach your breaking point before you figure out what really works. I was lucky enough that I was running on fumes, but eventually figured out what works. It took me 4 years, and then everything changed for me. So you gotta stop blaming yourself. I don't care if you are 22 or 52. You were given bad career advice because you probably went to a career center and they probably told you a bunch of hot garbage about cover letters and buzzwords on resumes and what job board to use. And they told you to go on LinkedIn and message people you've never met before. And they told you to go to networking events and pitch yourself to total strangers. And they told you all sorts of other nonsense. Nonsense! Mostly from people who've never worked in the field you want to be in. Most of them were 2 or 3 years older than you. And what I know they all do is they all go to the same 3 or 4 national conferences and they listen to the same 3 or 4 overpaid public speakers who keep telling them the same hot garbage. Because career centers knew that they were going to go completely extinct. They were going to become travel agencies, and Travelocity and Expedia killed them. And they saw that writing on the wall. They saw all of us learning how to apply online in the late 90s and early 2000s, and they pivoted. They said, well, let's just play the game with them. We'll tell them that works and we'll push it through. And here's the thing, it probably does for some people. If you are a mechanical engineer and you're highly in demand and your skills are so clearly understood on a resume, yeah, some English major in a career center can help you write your cover letter and clean up your resume a little. And of course, you're going to go get interviews because you are desperately wanted. If you're a nurse and there's a national nursing shortage, of course you go to the career center, they give you some bullcrap advice, and you will get 4 out of interviews out of 5 applications, and you think the career center was great. And the career center tells themselves they're great. But then that political science major walks in, that international relations major, that communications major, that environmental policy major comes in, and it doesn't work for them, right? And so we go settle, we take a job that's not really what we want to do, because then we listen to the career center that we don't have enough experience, we need to get more experience. And then we hear, we don't have enough education, so we go into debt more and more. This was my life. And we just keep doing all of these things, and we keep listening to all this crap advice from people who don't know what they're talking about. All the things we were told to do aren't working for us. Us people who want to work in the public sector, who want to work in nonprofit, who want to make that impact, who want to do social good, doesn't work for us. Those people with a call to public service, whatever form that might look like, those tactics aren't working for us. So why on God's green earth are you blaming yourself? You were given bad advice from good people, they give you bad advice. So stop blaming yourself. Instead, just say, wow, I probably am good enough. I probably am a good writer because I know I'm a good writer. I probably am like the hardest working person I know because I am. But you've started to doubt yourself and your confidence is going down and getting lowered because you're being rejected by HR bots, right? And you're not hearing back from strangers on LinkedIn because they don't know you. Of course, they're not responding. Half of them aren't logging into LinkedIn to even see it. I haven't logged into my LinkedIn in probably 2 years. I don't know how many of you out there have messaged me, right? Because people who are thriving and killing it don't need LinkedIn. Anyway, the point is, when you stop blaming yourself, you kind of start blaming the crap you've been given. It's liberating. It will boost your confidence again, and it will make you hungry and excited to go learn what does work. That's why I want you to click the link below and learn about Career Investors, a place I've created to show you exactly what works. how to build a deeply invested professional network, how to talk to people who will go out and make it happen for you because they want to, because they like how they feel about themselves when they help you. And you can sit here and tell me that won't work for me because I don't know anyone in my field. I've never worked in my field, so I definitely don't know anybody. I didn't go to the right school. I'm too shy. I don't know what to say. Those things don't matter. Your network is your network. Your network is the people you know. And you will build new relationships through your existing relationships. Because I guarantee you, you are 2 to 3 at most degrees of separation away from the people that are going to change your life. You know someone who knows someone who knows the right person. And the funny thing is, that person you know now is actually going to be the most important because they will be the ones vouching for your character and your ability and how great you are to those people. So you actually don't even have to put in that much effort with those newer people. The real energy is coming now with the people you know. The thing is, this takes me about 19 to 20 hours to teach and explain. That's why you need to click below and learn about Career Investors, where you can get access to this plan and strategy and get access to coaching calls with me. So I want you to click below. It's about an 8-9 minute video and there's some text below it. Check it out. But if nothing else, even if you don't click that link, stop blaming yourself. You can do it. You've just been given some bad advice.